video, we're going to evaluate the square root of a perfect square. They're going to be like problems that are in 1.9, number 45, 49, and 51. And I have several examples of each of those problems. So let's go ahead and get started. The square root of 64 is the square root of 8 squared is 8. When I take the square root of a perfect square like that, I should get the base back out. So let's look at the square root of 25. 25 is 5 squared, so that square root is 5. Now we're going to get a little harder here. 484. So I don't know that one off the top of my head. I know it's bigger than 20 because 20 times 20 is 400. So let's use a factor tree here and say that this is 2 times 242, which is 2 times 121. I recognize 121 as 11 times 11. So this is 22. There's a 22. And there's a 22, right? So 22 times 22 is 22. All right. The square root of 1 is 1 squared is 1. Square root of 9 is the square root of 3 squared. That's 3. The square root of 196. That one I do have memorized is 14 squared is 14. If we see 169, that's 13 squared is 13. So I just recommend that you get a list of perfect squares somewhere from your textbook or look them up online. Memorize probably 1 through 15 and then start memorizing them. The multiples of 5 after that, memorize what 20 squared is, 25 squared, 30 squared, so on. Know what 50 squared is, 100 squared. But you're going to be given some ones that are a little harder sometimes, like I got 484 there, and it'll help you to break them down with the factor tree, which we did in some of our earlier videos when we were finding GCFs and LCDs and so on. So, all right, I will see you for the next video when we talk about adding and subtracting integers.